Chase a toss mixture, you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw now. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. The game will be a first down, Texans.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down from the 42. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First and 10 now from the 46. They've got a man in motion. Now a run with Wright. Headed right through the middle of the field. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Go play action on first down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Tennessee touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Wright running out of the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got a flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. Looked great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. The Texans set to punt. J.K. Scott will kick it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's the first carry for the rookie out of NC State. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Here's a give for Wright. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. Taken in by Williams outright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
J.K. Scott on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun now, 1st round. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On the quick, right? 18, what's up?
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at second and pretty short.
18, cut.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
18, what's that?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Tony.
Stroud from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 13-0 lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And he's out of bounds. So close to making that house call. It's at the 3.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. Chubb. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 19-18.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Sanders sends it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
All right. 18, what's that?
Toss play, short side. Well, these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The tackle by
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Got a man, it's Drake London. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Wow, that's right. 18. That's right.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On first down, they'll run. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that run stomp, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 3-possession game. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's done cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. set of downs from the 37. First down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. Third down. Air it out on third. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fielded at the 11. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. To the air, Stroud. Buying some time right. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Stroud. Another one caught by St. Brown. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
13 yards.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
All right. 18. What's that?
Final throw before the break. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Tony.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13.
19 seconds. 18. What's that?
Looking to throw, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Gets this one to London. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out.
Hey, south. Here we go. 18. What's up? Look the hot. Hey, uno. Buggy. Motion. Hey.
Working inside the red zone. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans throw the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead yet again.
Texans 3. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Here's Wright on the carry. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First and 10 from the 43. They'll go play action. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second.
Here we go, set. Cowboys.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
Shotgun now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go.
They go play action on first down. He finds Diggs right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Second and 3 now.
28-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, hook.
They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Montgomery gets it from the gun. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Head to 60, head to 60. Yeah.
He's going to throw this one. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Texans make it an 18-point game.
Texans 10.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Oh, Eric.
Stroud from the pistol. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a man in motion. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Well, there's another one to Williams. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Texans first
Running
down.
right. Here's right. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Garrett Williams on the stop.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. All's in this punt at the 8. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule. Alrighty.
Back-to-back carries here. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the 1st.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They give it to him again. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's got London left side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throws caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans put up even more points in a win. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans continue piling onto this lead.
Texans 10. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
They'll run here on first down. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
This is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Throw here, third down. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Completed over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts at the 9. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Texans trying to do some window dressing. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, set.
Now a run with Wright. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They run again with Wright. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, Houston.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Texans.
Sending a tight end in motion left. First down, play action. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Texans, first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got Smith again. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
From the gun on third down. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.